Alright, guys, welcome back to the pod. We are going to talk here on Game and Compute about this Shopify project, a little bit of an update. So, as usual, I'm outside while I'm recording this, and when I was in the house, I took a couple photos of my screen to try to describe kind of what I'm up to. So because Instagram is not allowing me to use their platform for my Shopify ads or anything, I can't create another Instagram account. That's not going to be an option at the moment, and if it is, I don't really know how to resolve that. I still also have not quite yet figured out the Facebook situation. So here we are. And TikTok. So other than Shopify, I have a TikTok, a what do you call it? A podcast, and just opened a Medium blog. Now this was all before the weekend, so I haven't done anything since before the weekend, and it's Tuesday today. I haven't done anything since today. So today's Tuesday, July 11th, 2023, just to be clear. So I haven't done anything at all since before I went to San Diego over the weekend. So I haven't really done much of anything. I liked kind of what I was seeing a little bit, not really. So I'm trying to get organic traffic to the store still by using various platforms to drive traffic, posting content on various platforms and kind of linking the store as well as just linking all the stuff, the podcast, the Medium blog, the store, just linking it kind of all together, to try to get some, views on the store, some eyes on the store. So let's see. I did see there's like a steady increase of people viewing. So when I look at the analytics, steady as in there are more than zero, but it's not a whole lot. So it looks like online store sessions, it says 17. So it's not a lot. But let's see what happened. So it looks like well, it doesn't say the exact date, so I'm going to estimate. It looks like around July 2nd there were 4 views, 1 view on July 4th, maybe 2 on July 5th, 1 on July 6th, 1 on July 7th, 3 on July 3rd, 2 on July... Sorry, did I say July 3rd? Sorry. So let me say that again. 3 on July 8th, 2 on July... I'm messed. Yeah. 2 on July 9th, 3 on July 10th, and today is July 11th. None today. So, visitor sessions. So it looks like there are visitors and sessions almost every day. since where it's counting from July 1st through July 11th. And it looks like, yeah, so there have been some views, so there's not zero traffic. There have been some sessions. So when I look at the TikTok info, I posted on TikTok. I've only posted 3 things. One of them was messed up, because I had posted the same thing twice, I think. So it looks like the ad that had previously had views on it, it seems like it's saying that there are 0 views now. So I don't remember what it said before, but I feel like there weren't only 0. I feel like there were a few views before. 4 from the TikTok post. The post was promoting the podcast, but the podcast doesn't have any listens on it. So I don't think people are coming there from the podcast. Another post, this the same post pretty much, it got 14 views. And so I'm basically just going to post on TikTok, because I feel like if I have 17 views and there's 18 views that are counted here that aren't the ad, which I'm pretty sure that the ad that I put up had views, because that was the first thing I posted, and I think it had like a few views, but right now when I'm looking at it, it says none, so I don't really know what to make of that, because I can't remember what it originally had, and I haven't really been writing it down. But we are in the double digits. I mean, the next step, it looks like I might get past 20 sessions, and so once I get past 20 sessions, my next step is try to get 50 sessions. I don't really know, so it looks like with 3 posts I have about 18 views, and for Shopify, does it say where the traffic is from? I thought that it said where the traffic was from. Let me see if I can find where the traffic is from. Maybe it won't say, because I know I'm on the mobile app, so maybe it won't say, unfortunately, because I know before it did tell me information. Okay, so alright, so I'm looking at the traffic. It's telling me where things are coming from, so let's go through that. Gee, sorry guys, it is so loud. Give me a second, let me get the windows. This is too much. It's even too much for me. Sorry, this is I don't know why. I guess this is a bad time to record around 4:30 or 5 something p.m. because it's really loud. It's really loud. Sorry about that, you guys. There's just buses and trucks, and I guess it's because it's high traffic time. It's 5:17 p.m. on a Tuesday, so traffic just picked up, and we're right in front of a highway, so yeah, that's probably why it got noisier, but it's windy too. So I apologize about that, guys. I'm not trying to blow out your eardrums or anything. And I don't like talking that loud. So let's see. United States has 12 sessions, 2 from China, 2 from Argentina, 1 from Singapore. So I don't want anything from China, Argentina, or Singapore, because I can't really ship there. I won't ship there. So that's maybe not going to be the best thing that people worldwide can view content when I can't ship to all of them. I'm only shipping in the US because I do not need any complications more than what I already have until I figure things out in more detail. So as far as the desktop, 11, mobile, 6. So I'm getting more desktop views than mobile views. Sessions by social source, which is interesting. 2 from Facebook, 1 from TikTok. So even though TikTok has some traffic attached to it, it appears that the traffic I'm getting is not from TikTok like I thought. And from Facebook, I don't know how I'm getting traffic through Facebook. I mean, the site is kind of up. I have a business site on there, but there's nothing really posted on there other than like the link. So that's interesting. If I'm not even posting on Facebook and I'm already getting some traffic through there, I might need to look into Facebook and see what the heck is happening. I do want to try to resolve the Facebook ads situation. The organic ad that I posted without having like any official ad through TikTok ads manager. I just posted the ad myself, so maybe they took down the views or something. I don't really know why it has no views, because I'm pretty sure that ad had views on it before. So I think it had like 3 views or 4 views, but I could be wrong. Direct traffic, 11. So that means 11 people actually typed in the site and went to it. 3 are through social media, which we know is the 2 Facebook, 1 2 Facebook, 1 TikTok. 2 it says search, and 1 it says unknown. So we have 3 pieces of traffic that we don't know where they're from. So that's maybe not the best. So there's only 1 ad I've posted and 1 product I've posted. It looks like 16 of the views have gone to the front page. 1 of the views have gone to the 1 item that I'm actually trying to promote, because it's the 1 item I've made an ad for. And so it turns out, I guess, that the ad that I'm posting or whatever it's not really making much of a difference at all. It doesn't seem like. It's just a piece of content. So that's extra on TikTok, and otherwise it's not really doing anything. And yeah, there's not a lot of traffic coming off of TikTok anyways, and so I don't think at the moment the traffic's coming from TikTok. So I don't know if it's not coming from TikTok, and it's barely coming from Facebook, and it's not coming from the podcast, then I don't really know where this traffic is originating. I don't think the Medium blog has any views on it yet either. It wasn't a full post. It was just like a positive mindset, kind of like think about things this way kind of thing. So I don't even know what it actually said, but it was something just like positive food for thought. It was like 3 or 4 lines, probably like 2 sentences. So yeah, I've got some traffic. It's not super clear where it's coming from. The podcast has 15 episodes posted, because I posted a lot of short form content on there. I think I really just want to know where the traffic is coming from. Let me take one more browse through. Let me look at this. I'm taking one more browse through to look at something. So it says the United States numbers. Let's see. Sessions by location. Okay, so there's a lot of different states. Illinois, Colorado, California, New York, Virginia, South Carolina, California, again, a different place. That was a different place in California. And then Argentina has Buenos Aires. China, it doesn't say. So that's a little bit more information. As far as desktops, 11 desktop to 6 mobile. It doesn't say more information on that. Facebook versus TikTok, the 2-to-1. It has TikTok CNA, Facebook Chicago, Facebook NA. So we don't really know, but it seems major cities. Direct traffic. That's what I'd like to know. Where the heck? So direct traffic. It shows by city. It looks like. Dang, it doesn't even really say. So it shows the socials, which are the TikTok and the 2 Facebook. It shows Google from Florencio Varela. I don't know where that is. Then let me see. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other pieces of direct traffic, or 7 other pieces of direct traffic that have no referrer name. So it doesn't say Google or TikTok or Facebook or anything. It just says NA. It has the cities where it's from, but it just says NA. And then it says unknown. There's one unknown referrer name, unknown city. And then as far as the cities, it's the same cities that we listed before with the U.S. cities. And so there's a lot of you from the U.S. It seems to be more West Coast, but more East Coast, but also a few West Coast. And then Midwest, like Colorado Springs. So we're getting something, but it doesn't really help to not know where the traffic is coming from. So that means somebody's searching the name somehow. And so I don't really know why people are searching the name. Maybe it's from GoDaddy. Maybe it's a popular name on, because I did buy the domain name off of someone. So maybe it's from the old domain that someone else was using for some other site. So maybe the traffic is from people searching to get to that old site, and then they see my site and they're like, this isn't what I was trying to get to. Because I did purchase the domain name. So I don't even know, guys. I don't really know. I don't really know where more to go with this. I'm gonna try to figure it out. So basically what I did is, because I'm following Biehez's method for the store, not really following it because I went a little rogue again. I was focusing a little bit on content. Just a little bit, like I mentioned. I put up some content on some platforms. Now I'm still gonna post content on platforms, but because none of the platforms seem to be that aggressively promoting, I don't think I need to keep posting a lot of content. I need to make sure everything's linked through each other. But I don't really think I need to post more content. I need to figure out how to drive traffic, though, without posting content. But maybe I can post content. But it seems like none of the traffic is coming from any of the content. Because the podcast would have shown if I had people listening to the podcast. And there's nobody listening to the podcast. And so I don't think any of those NAs are coming from there. Facebook is accounted for. TikTok is accounted for. Medium doesn't have anybody on there viewing either. And so it's like, unless Medium and Spotify aren't listing people who are viewing on there, which I don't think is accurate, because both of those, I'm using them for other projects and they're clearly like pretty accurate. It tells you every time you get like a view or whatever. So because I'm using Biahez's store tutorials, I basically went to two of the stores that he, like the Instagram handles for two of the stores that he ran up. Now, I don't know if these are actually his Instagrams, or if there's somebody else's Instagrams. So I looked at two of them, and something weird happened. One of them has the name of the shop that he ran up. The other one has the name of the shop. When I first looked at the name of the shop, it had a TikTok with a whole bunch of videos, like 15 videos posted. And I looked at it like to see what types of videos, and it was all just like ads and reviews about that product, the one that I made an ad about. And then I went on the other one that says .shop, and it looks like they have 16 following, 94 followers, 186 likes, and only 3 posts. They only have 3 posts. And then when I tried to go back to the other one, it says this account is private, and it won't let me look at anything anymore. But let me see. If I compare it, it says 8 following, 61 followers, and 594 likes. So I was wanting to go into that TikTok, and see how many views they're getting. I saw it, but then I clicked off of it, and now it's saying that this account is private, so I can't look at anything. But I don't know why it's saying that. It didn't say that at first, but now it's saying it. So all I did was click to the other one, then I clicked back to this one, and it won't let me see it. So it says this account is private. I can't look, but I do think I saw quite a few hundred views on many of the posts. I want to say it had 15 posts, and then, or maybe it was 25. It was something like that, 15 or 25, and it had 15 or 25 posts, and then each of them had like a lot of views. Like I saw a lot of them that had like 500, 600 views, hundreds of views. I don't know honestly if they all had a lot of views, because my intention was to go back and look at them in more detail, but now I can't see them, so I don't really know what to say. But yeah, like, it might be the one that Biaheza put up, it might not be, I don't really know. So I don't really know. This is early phases, guys. This is only the second episode I'm posting about this. I do want to try and actually run paid ads. I have not yet tried that at all. I've not tried one paid ad yet. So because I haven't tried any paid ads, I haven't done anything. I haven't made any money. I've spent money on the $39 Shopify monthly fee. So my first goal is to try to make back the $39. Ideally make back all the money I've spent through, Biaheza's course, through running up the store, through having it open for multiple months before I closed it for a temporary time while I was trying to figure out kind of a game plan. Now I do kind of need to study a bit more about avatars and personas. I need to study more about that and see kind of who I'm marketing to. I kind of have a general idea, but I think my strengths are more in writing. So I think I do have something to offer with the free PDF that I have. I've created. I just don't know where to post it because I don't know where the traffic is coming from. It's not that much traffic, but it's like I could post it on the wrong platforms and nobody will get to it. So I don't really know what to say, guys. I don't really know where to go from here other than trying to run up paid ads. Like, that seems to be the only thing I have left to do. So I'm going to have to try to do that. I don't really see any other method that I can try at the moment. But I didn't want to have, like, just completely cold pages, you know. I want there to be something there. So I'm going to link all of these, I think, on the actual store itself. I think, I could be wrong, but I think I can make other tabs. I mean, it's not a podcast, but, you know, it is a .com, so I don't feel weird about putting up a podcast or putting up, like, I did put the work in to a blog and a podcast and TikTok, so I feel like I might as well post them on the freaking store. And if I can do that, I'll do that. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I guess we'll see how long that takes. I haven't messed with the template hardly at all, other than to take down or add extra items to the store inventory. And so I do have a couple products coming in because I felt like they were super cheap, but stuff that if nobody buys it, I'd be down to use it. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm going to try to sell them, but they'll actually be physical items, and I think I could cut down on the shipping with those, the shipping time with those, because I think one barrier is the lengthy shipping times. So if you have shipping times that are so excessively long, who wants to wait when you can just pay a little bit more and go on Amazon, right? So you can get something from Amazon Prime the next day, the same day even sometimes, depending what it is. But usually the next day or the next business day. Sometimes they are late, but it rarely takes more than like 2 days unless it's like a weird long weekend and things are backed up or whatever. But usually you have enough. So I don't really know. Like, that's kind of where I've left off so far. And I don't know what I'm doing. I just didn't want to have cold pages, basically. So now I have a little bit of content out there. I'm happy about that. But it was quite a lot of work. You know, and it took time away from making other podcast episodes because I was making a whole bunch at once. I did like batches for like 2 days. I made like multiple, but the topics I'm talking about on there, are kind of niche for the kind of like beauty and wellness and fitness kind of niche, and so that's kind of what I'm sticking with. Maybe I need to narrow down more. Maybe I need to broaden. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, for me, these analytics aren't that helpful because it doesn't sound like people are coming from traffic sources that I can even figure out where they're from. So I don't really know anything that I can do other than maybe putting everything onto the store to see if maybe people click past the first page of the store. Maybe people will be enticed by some of the other content. Because the thing is, if you're using Medium, if you're using Spotify for podcasters, I mean, technically you can have the potential to have, you know, to become an ambassador and get some kind of money. Now, it's not a whole lot of money all at once unless you're like really, really skilled or really have a niche where people really are looking for something that you really have to give them. Like, if it's something that they really want right away, like anything right now about like money, credit is a big topic right now. Crypto can be a good, a big topic. What else? a lot of things about making money online are big topics right now. Remote work. There are a lot of like hot kind of topics for people to choose. But yeah, like when it comes to podcasting, like for me, I've had 4 running for like, it's gonna be like, we're going on the 3rd year now. So, or maybe this is the 4th year, because it was 2020, 2021, 2022, and now we're in 2023, so this is the 4th year going into it. And so my podcasts definitely have traffic, but it took a really long time. And because I started so long ago, I think it was before Spotify got all involved. It was before people were all starting podcasting. Like when I started doing it, I feel like there weren't that many podcasters. Like there were, but not like now. And then a lot of people are podcasting through YouTube. I've noticed that for sure. There's a lot of like panel discussion type of, talk show type of podcast right now, which is cool. But I'm not really a talk show. I'm just talking to y'all. I'm not talking to anybody else. So I'm gonna research what I need to do next, because I don't really know what I need to do next, but I feel like I need to do something else. I just don't know what that looks like. So it's gonna take me a bit. I got some stuff I need to go do, so I'm gonna go get ready to go do that. And in the meantime, hopefully you guys are enjoying these episodes. I just posted a whole bunch of stuff finally, so hopefully you enjoy and you can catch up with what I've been up to on the other projects. And then yeah, that's it for now, and thanks for listening.